First and foremost, I want to give all the praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Ruach Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations. Much love and respect to you, Akim, out there pushing this word out in truth and sincerity. And I'm sure you heard the news of what happened to, the man formerly known as the chief priest, Al-Azhar, him being exposed, with the things that he does behind closed doors. And make no mistake about it, this is the work of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. This is the work of the Lord. He wanted this information to come out. He just, made it come out at this particular time. But the point I want to make here is that pride is not profitable. Pride just leaves room for the Heavenly Father to bring you down. This is why humility is always the best way. Because if you're as humble as possible, the only way you can go is up. Now, this was a great fall. This was a serious fall. This came with serious shame. And we're going to kind of get into this video of him crying or whatever the case may be. But this is not, to poke fun of him or anything like that. This is just bringing out the facts of the scriptures. This is a cautionary tale. This is like the priest Tazama, he made a video saying this is a cautionary tale, I believe. But this is Proverbs 16 and verse 18. And it reads, pride goeth before destruction, and an haughty spirit before a fall. All right. And he has a haughty spirit. Right. It says better it is to be of a humble spirit with the lowly than to divide the spoil with the proud. OK, it's always better to be in a humble spirit. Let's look up this word pride. The fact that he calls himself chief priest shows you his pride on display right there. The word for pride here is Gawan. Gawan. And it says exaltation, majesty, pride, majesty, exaltation, excellence of nations of the Most High of the Jordan, pride, arrogance in a bad sense. And this is what he has. He has pride in a bad sense. He exalts himself in the bad sense above, what he really is. For you to say that you're the chief means that you are the first. You are the top priest on the planet. Okay, chief means first. Okay, when they speak about the American president, they call him what? The commander in chief. Chief means first, the head, Ra'ash. Right? So what kind of statement is he making by saying he's the chief priest? That statement, that name in itself is prideful. And another way that he displayed his pride was whenever he was reproved, he would attack. He would come with slander, against Great Millstone specifically, because we're the ones that reprove and rebuke these other camps, right? And even ourselves. But he would come with slander, right? And he recently did that. That's funny because he recently did that a couple days ago. And then this happened. So that's clearly the Lord exposing and doing away with the adversaries of the men of the Lord. Right? He said that he would fight against our enemies, Let me see something. Fight for you. What am I thinking about? Damn, the scripture I'm thinking about is really not coming to me. Fight enemies. Let's see what pops up here. It says, my enemies would daily swallow me up, for they fight against me, O thou most high. So I'll read this. This is Psalms 56:1. It says, be merciful unto me, O power, for man would swallow me up. He fighting daily oppresseth me. Right? And how were these individuals fighting against us? Right? Through their words. Right? Through this slander. Right? It says, mine enemies would daily swallow me up, for they be many that fight against me, O thou most high. What time I am afraid, I will trust in thee. So, we trusted in the Lord, and the Lord actually fought against these particular enemies. And Polite is another example of that. We didn't come. He came to the apostles with carnality. He said he was going to bring the Bloods and the Crips against the apostles. But guess what? That never panned out. And now he's in jail for the same thing he was trying to accuse the apostles of, and the brothers and elders of Great Millstone. And he's in jail for that same thing. Right? And now I'm sure the Bloods and Crips are not treating him well in there either. Why? Because they don't treat men who get convicted of such things with favor in jail. So all of those things fell upon his own head, fell upon his own pate, and that was based upon his pride. Now we can go to Psalm 7. Right? So pride is a very dangerous thing. This is verse Psalm 7:14. It says, behold, he travaileth with iniquity, and hath conceived mischief, and brought forth falsehood. Right? So even when he made that video, I'm talking about Alazar, he made a video speaking about, because now he's brother Alazar, he's no more chief. He basically stepped down and took all his titles away. So that's a humbling right there. Okay? The Lord did that. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai did that. Don't get it twisted. Okay. He brought forth falsehood when he made that video talking about, we teach to deal with little children. It's okay to deal with little children. There was all kind of falsehood and hypocrisy in that, because we later showed a video. Elder Yashawamba was the first one I see post a video. Then the Elder Manata Zakba posted a video of him agreeing with the Elder Apostle Tahar and understanding what the Elder Apostle Tahar is saying. He's not stupid. These people are not stupid. They actually study. We're not just making things up. We study. We constantly study. We constantly look up words and things like that. That's how he learned how to look up words, was from our apostles and elders. The same way we learned to look things up. So he knows very well what we're talking about. He just does not want you to know that's what he knows. Because guess what? That would not be good in the sight of the people. As the scriptures say, they love the praise of men more than the praise of the Most High. And the Most High is not dealing with somebody like that, who prefers the praise of men over the praise of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. And this is what these guys are into, including Captain Tazariak. Okay, because he came on there and said, I'll examine myself. You know what? Yeah, when he first said it, I said, maybe there's hope for this guy. But then I thought about him, saying, this guy's a fucking hypocrite, man. I'm talking about Captain Tazariak, man, because you've been slandering Great Millstone as well. Talking about the graping and you've been slandering the Great Millstone as well. So you have blood on your hands too. All right. So don't be surprised if the same things happen to you. Because you've been on Adam 22 and that freaky ass niggas podcast too, man. If I believe, yeah, he was on that too, right? Let me look that. I don't want to say it unless it was. I don't want to say something that's wrong, right? Let's look that up. He's everywhere. This guy's everywhere. He's with Whack 100, you know. Tazariak, Adam 22, whatever that podcast name is. I don't even know what the podcast name is. Yeah, see, he's there with Adam 22. Why the fuck would you be with a deviant like this guy? A Satan. First of all, he's a Satanist, and he's a deviant. What's that? An upside down cross right under his eye. He's a Satanist and he's a deviant. Why would you want to do an interview with anything to do with this guy and doing with the truth? This is why we don't trust you guys, man. You guys are celebrity Israelites. You guys you're compromised. You're compromised, man. You know? And it makes sense why Al-Azhar might have been comfortable talking to an individual like this, man. You know, doing an interview with a guy like this. You know? It's all madness going on, all kind of freakism going on, and you want to do an interview with this guy. The scriptures say don't give your pearls into the swine, man. So what discussion do you have to have with Whack 100, this guy? You know? Listen, man, the apostles and elders, we've always said this, man. Start with our apostles and elders. It's all about the elect. We're not concerned with waking up every Israelite. We're concerned with waking up the elect. The word has already went out through the four corners of the earth. Through what? Through the internet. So it's only going to grow. Basically, you know, the internet did the heavy lifting. And Esau's going to actually help promote us now. Esau's getting ready to help to promote us because he has to address this truth. Okay? There's going to come a point where he's going to address the truth. And he's only going to further exalt the truth. Right? Of course, there's going to be majority hate and slander and whatever. But there's going to be those people who say, nah, man, these guys have something, what do you say? They're onto something. These men are onto something. Okay? Let me read a few more precepts about pride, because this is what this is all about. This is a fall from an exalted state, right? Oh, and that man's wife had a dream. As soon as I heard the dream, I said, "Damn, that's a spiritual dream." She saw a star fall, a big star fall from the heavens into their Passover. Yeah, that was a spiritual dream, and that was a prophetic dream that she saw. Okay, and now you understand what it's all about. This is Proverbs 11 and 1. It says, no, I'll start at verse 2. It says, when pride cometh, then cometh shame, but with the lowly is wisdom. Okay? So we'll take the low. You know, I'll take the low, you know, because that's where the wisdom is, and are the ones that are going to eventually be exalted. This is Proverbs 18 and 12, and it reads, before destruction, the heart of man is haughty. We just did that video two days ago, coming up against Great Millstone. Instead of taking the rebuke and saying, you know what, you know, you brothers is right, I shouldn't have said it in that way. It gives the wrong a mindset to the sheep. Nah, he's going to rebuttal. Even in this thing, he rebutted. I said, there's no way he can justify this shit. Okay, there's no way he could justify this cuckold Edomite faggot shit, man. Excuse me, Salakia, man. I didn't mean to say that, man. This Edomite things, man. Ah, man. I hope they, you know, you can't justify that fucking shit, man. You needed to fight those demons, and hey, the reason why you weren't, the Lord gave you over to those lusts. Read Romans 1, man. The Lord is the one that gives you to whatever lust, and he can help you fight whatever lust. We're in a wicked, evil world, so there's these different thoughts and shit that comes into men's minds. but Yahweh Shem Yahushai can help you to fight those things. You just went deeper into that shit. Okay? Because for you to get to the point where you're ordering kits and shit like that, you went deep into the dark side, B. All right? You went deep into the dark side, yo. Talking about you made the kit disappear. What do you mean by that? You know, I got to do the Drewski. What do you mean by that? You know what I'm saying? But but ultimately, it's a serious thing, though. It's a serious thing because that's some shit you expect an Edomite to do. That's some shit Edomites do. That's not something that an Israelite, a healthy-minded Israelite does. Not even Israelites in the world is into that. Yo, the Lord said, my people have become more wicked than the wicked. The fuck is going on here, man? You go outside, you're cursing out these Edomites, calling them the devil. And then you do shit like that? Yo, that's foul, bro. That's off, yo. And Yahweh Shem Yahushai could expose any one of us. But that shit? Yo, the Lord, you were given over to your lust. You were left alone to go to your, because you're a child left to himself any fucking way. No one could tell you anything. So guess what? Your leadership led yourself into a fucking dark hole, man. Into a dark place. Your own leadership. Okay? I'm glad I have leaders that can, could tell me, listen, man, it's enough, Or I don't think that's the way. And I know elders I can call, reliable elders that I can call to say, Zaquan, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? What do you think if I do that? He said, nah. Or this, that, or nah, I don't think so. Yeah, I agree with that. Because, it's important to have that experience and that wisdom around you. You didn't see the value in that. Because you were too caught up in your own ego. Right? Your own image. Can't let nobody talk to me like that. I'm the chief priest. And now look where that has got you. Listen, man, temporary humility is better than a lifelong shame, man. Okay, I just said that in the spirit. Okay, I don't know where that came from. Temporary humility is better than lifelong shame. Being humble for a certain period of time is better than being shamed for the rest of your life. And basically, you wanted to go back to the spirit world. Because now your whole shtick, your whole personality, nigga might become a Christian. He might become a Christian. He might just become an atheist. He might just go back into being a Hoover Crip. We don't know. But we see that he's destroyed in the spirit. Like he's messed up. Matter of fact, let me get that let me read this and let me play that video, man. I'm just going to play that little last part of when he was breaking down, man. This is Proverbs 29:23. It says, a man's pride shall bring him low, but honor shall uphold the humble in spirit. Okay? Honor shall hold the humble in spirit. This is not honorable. Let's play a bit of this.
Sorry, Most High don't need you. So I'm going to fall back. I'm going to let y'all have it. Y'all want the spot so bad? Go ahead, send to the spot. Ain't no telling when I'm going to be back. Ain't no telling what I'm going to be doing. Captain Tazama Mafo have the reins of Sakari. To all my brothers in Sakari who are hurt. I love you niggas. I wouldn't trade none of you niggas for the world. If y'all got to bag up, I understand. Unlike other situations, I'm not going to have the harsh judgment that I would, because I understand the gravity of this situation. I understand, how negative of a look this is. And, it was an honor serving you niggas, honor teaching you niggas. Man, this shit is my life, man. And I put you niggas before my kids, nigga. I put you niggas before everything, man. I put you niggas before everything, man. I put you niggas before everything, bro. Before everything, my nigga. I really gave my life to this shit because I know it's the truth and I know it's the right thing. I know it's the right thing, man. And whatever you got from me, my nigga, take that shit, do what the fuck you supposed to do, nigga. Do what I showed you to do, nigga. Do what I showed you to do, nigga. All praises, man. I'm going.
So you see, he's broken. He's broken. The Lord knows how to break you down. In this spiritual boxing match called life, the Heavenly Father knows how to break you down. So, with that, Lord willing, this is shalom to you, Akim. Shalom to the Elder Ahawad. Shalom, Yahba Shemel Shabbat Shem Chakodash Barakatah. I didn't see these precepts. I'm going to read these precepts from the elder. It says Luke 8:17. It says, "For nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad." Right. So the Lord is going to reveals everything that needs to be revealed. Okay. One way or another. You can't hide anything from Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua. Okay, and if you're full of pride, for certainly he's going to reveal your secrets. Okay, surely. Shalom to the brother Amawan. Shalom, Ak. Beloved, it says Ezekiel 8:12 from the elder Ahawad again. It says, then said he unto me, Son of man, hast thou seen what the ancients of the house of Israel do in the dark? Woo! Every man in the chambers of his imagery, for they say, Yahweh seeth us not. Right. So the thing is, it kind of reminded me of, when he said, "Oh, come and look what Israel do. I'll show you worse things than these," and it brought it to see the cakes, the cakes being made, to the Queen of Heaven. And this is that's some serious stuff, man. That's some serious things. That's some stuff that you would never think. I mean, I wasn't expecting to hear no shit like this, right? But when men have demons on them, the demons could bring you to any place. That's what the demon's job is to do, is to bring you to a dark place mentally, where you do things that are dark and evil. Right? What do you think that corn stuff is all? That corn is to draw. That thing is to draw you deep, where regular sex is no longer enjoyable. Okay? And guess who owns that? An Amalekite, a rabbi. Yeah, but that's the people of God, right? This society is very, very demonic. This is why we need Yahweh Shai to protect us and shield us from these particular things, so that our mind does not become reprobate, so that we don't go deep and we don't go into the left side like that. Okay? Because the left side could be addictive when you have those demons on you. And that's what this man has on him. He has demons on him. You can see it in his eyes. You can see you can see that he has those demons on him. All right? But now it's being exposed how serious those demons are. Okay? And we should fear. That's a cause for us to fear. I'm not looking at it, I'm looking at it more like, yo, damn, the Lord got him. And don't make no mistake about it. It was Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai who got him. This is not a coincidence. The Lord controls everything. But now you have to ask yourself, why did he get him? Maybe, because the guy has a Israelite group has nice garments, or they have a good music video, they have good music videos or whatever, or they fit the mold of what I was in the world, so I could just easily transition into the truth through them. Is not the way to look for leaders in this truth. But rather, is Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai dealing with them? Are they sincere? Are they pushing the truth? Is the power of the Lord working with them? Not what they're wearing, not if they're cool, not if they speak a smooth doctrine. But is the Lord actually dealing with them? Because anything outside of that, what did Gamaliel say? Matter of fact, I'll get that in a second. Which I read Proverbs 16 and 18. I'll read the Ecclesiastes 1 and 8. It says, all things full of labor, man cannot utter it. No, all things are full of labor, man cannot utter it. The eye is not satisfied with seeing, nor the ear filled with hearing. Yeah, man, and see, you become insatiable. You become insatiable in this world. But I want to get a point dealing with Gamaliel, because anyone that's not a man that Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai has chosen will fall. Their organization will come to naught. Come to naught. Let them alone. Not unto you. Salakia. Give me a second. Okay, let's do this. How do you say it? Let them alone. Let them alone. Oh, I think the elder I think the brother got it here too. Let me see if the brother got it here. No, it's not that one. Okay, hold on. I'm going to read these comments in a second. I just want to get this precept. No. Right, this is at Acts 5 and 38. Salakia. This is Acts 5. And I'll start at verse 35. It says, and said unto them, ye men of Israel, take heed to yourselves what ye intend to do as touching these men. For before these days rose up Theudas, boasting himself to be somebody, to whom a number of men, about 400, joined themselves. And there's many men that joined themselves to Sakari. Right? We've been telling you, Great Millstone told you that's not a spiritual group. The Lord is not dealing with that group. That's the name of ancient zealots, which the Lord was not following the ways of Yahweh Shai. We told you these things already. Great Millstone told you these things. And it's funny, after these things happen, they don't ever say, you know what, Great Millstone kind of warned us about this. Nah, they don't never say that. Okay? There's all kind of, any Israelite could make any type of name, any alphabet name, IJA, Israelites just adapting, whatever, any name they bring up, the kings of the earth, whatever, any acronym. And because they have all this clickbait, Edomite get sliced with the sword. That's why they always have the clickbait, because that's what draws these people who are not spiritual in. They just want to be entertained. Right? Which there was a point when I was, watching the apostles and elders, I was wanted to be entertained. I would go to the videos that, that they're confronting, going back and forth with people. Sure. Right? But I would also watch the other videos too. Right? But either way, yeah, there was a time up for that when you first come into the truth as a newborn babe. But you gotta eventually, you're like, nah, I want to get the full understanding. You're not gonna stay on that level. But those that are insincere, they stay on that level. They stay on that level of just pure entertainment. They don't want to do the work. They just staying on entertainment. Okay. It says, Salaki, it says, to whom a number of men, about 400, joined themselves, who was slain, and all, as many as obeyed him, were scattered and brought to naught. So I wonder if the Sicarii is now being scattered, because that's the head of Sicarii. The scripture says you smite the head and the sheep shall scatter. They don't know what to do. They might start their own alphabet camps or whatever. They might join Genesis. Because I believe, Hassad in the back of his mind might have been like, yeah, okay, this is good. I'm getting some more followers. I can get some more followers now. Maybe that's what Al-Azhar meant by plotting against him, which I believe, he's not, that dude's not sincere either. Okay. So anyways, it says, and now I say unto you, refrain. And these dudes that were following Al-Azhar, they're going to go, most of them are going to go and follow another dude that the spirit ain't working with. God, I don't like Great Millstone. They're boring. Well, they keep cursing people out. I'm going to get a bad stigma. But we have the truth, though, starting with our apostles and elders. Yahweh Shem Yahushua is dealing with Great Millstone, though. But they're going to go from one false leader to another false leader. And they're going to go right into destruction. Anyways, it says, Salakia, it says, after this man rose up Judas of Galilee in the days of the taxing and drew away much people after him. He also perished, and all, even as obeyed him, were dispersed. And now I say unto you, refrain from these men and let them alone. For if this counsel or this work be of men, it will come to naught. Meaning it will not flourish. It will come to nothing. It will be destroyed. But if it be of the Most High, ye cannot overthrow it, lest happily ye be found even to fight against the Most High. So that thing is coming to naught. IUIC is going to come to naught. ISUPK is going to come to naught. Okay, because they're not teaching the full truth and they're not in the spirit of Yahweh Shai. Okay, and to them and to him, for a dude, for you have one of your top leaders give a counsel of buying drugs and giving it to and committing adultery with another man, and that's the counsel he would give to a man. How can the spirit be dealing with a guy like that? And then Captain Tazariah tries to justify it. Oh, you giving an example. What kind of fucking example is that? That's in the scriptures say out of the mouth, out of the heart, the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh, man. So what's in a man's heart? That's what he speaks. Anyways, it says, and to him they agreed, and when they had called the apostles and beaten them, they commanded that they should not speak in the name of Yahweh Shai and let them go. So the point is that if the Lord ain't with the organization, it will come to naught. All right. If the Lord is not with the men that's running it, it will come to naught. All right. Now let's read what the brother has here. It says the left hand draws on the flesh, which is insatiable. Right. Exactly, brother. That's a fact. That's a fact. It says, this is Matthew 26:31. It says, then said Yahushua unto them, all ye shall be offended because of me this night. For it is written, I will smite the shepherd, and the sheep of the flock shall be scattered abroad. That's the spirit. Okay? Yeah. Okay? So now they don't know what to do. Oh, yo, man, I can't believe this is happening, and this and that, whatever, because the spirit was never working with you. See, when we heard the apostles and elders, there was a word behind our ear, as the scriptures say, that told us this is the way, walk ye in it. Okay? You weren't being guided by the spirit. That's why you followed a false leader. And some of you were following them for years, showing you the spirit was not working for you for all them years to say, nah, the spirit ain't working with these individuals. Listen, when I first learned about the truth, I learned about it from, or not truth, the fact that I'm an Israelite, because they don't have the full truth. Was I learned about it from GOCC. But I saw very quickly that the spirit was working with the apostles. Their video quality wasn't good. They were in some dark room. You could barely see anything. But the words that were coming from it, I said, this is where the words of wisdom are. The words of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai are. And that's why I followed the apostles. The spirit led me there. Just like many brothers who went with other camps, and eventually, fairly quickly, the spirit told them, listen, the Lord is not dealing with these guys, right? Like even the brother, second command in my camp, the brother Zakar, right? He was at one point, he went to go check the IUIC. But he said once when he went to a particular feast that they had or whatever they had over there, that he saw the dude counting the money, and he said, nah, something was off. He was counting the money like Rico and Paid in Full, man. He's counting the money like a real grimy nigga. So he said, nah, the spirit ain't working with these guys. And then what? He came to Great Millstone. So the spirit was working with the brother Zakar, right? To find a Great Millstone, man. All right. So the spirit is not working with y'all. That's why you've been following these false leaders, man. And most of you are going to go from one false leader to another false leader, especially these women. These women, scriptures speak about silly women laden with sin, being carried away captive. Hey, that's another sign of a wicked camp that don't have the spirit and that's wicked, is that the fact that they got all these women the majority is women on the comment boards, giving them praise and empty, vain flattery. That's a sign, because the scriptures speak about women being carried away captive, because that's the weaker vessel. They're not going to know where to find the truth. The spirit ain't working with them. And the women that the spirit is working with, they're going to be silent for the most part. All right. Because, a lot of women we're going to get, it don't mean she was following the camp and listening to the preaching every Saturday. No, they just be regular women that the Lord see fit to have mercy upon. They shouldn't have to be all in the truth. Okay? Because this truth ultimately mainly is for men. He said what? The sheep of my pasture are men. So anyways, I said what needed to be said. It says smite, root word, typto, metaphor, i.e. to wound, disquiet one's conscience. Woo, that's heavy. That's heavy, man. And he definitely was smitten, man. That's why he was, that's why he was how he was on the video, man. Hey, man, let this be a cautionary tale that pride does not lead to anywhere good. With that, Lord willing, this was edifying to the elect. Now say shalom to the Zaquan, for coming through. The water for the brother, the priest, Amawan, the Zaquan, Ahawad, and shalom. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai B'Shem Chakudash Brakatam.